And the running back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking downfield. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Good job of sitting back in zone by this defense. Allows the entire secondary to keep their eyes up and kind of feel the receivers, but recognize when the quarterback releases the ball and then break on it and knock it away. That was perfect technique.
So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And is picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. And the Wildcats will line up here on first down and goal. It's QB sneak. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down and eventually
Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. No chance to catch him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Defense is coming after him. Catch made. A lot of space now. He's in the clear. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Using his legs, it's Hughes.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Dropping back, it's Moore. Pulls it in, it's Whittington. Breaks into the clear. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Caught over the middle. It's Whittington. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Ducks. A great catch and run for 6. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On first and 10, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. And is intercepted. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, this RPO didn't work out. The quarterback tried to bounce that to the outside to his left, but give the defense a lot of credit. They're waiting right there for him, and they get him for a loss.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Third down and long, and they go play action. Puts the quarterback in a tough spot by taking his eyes off of the coverage. Now, I get that it can maybe help the protection, but here it did not, and now you have a sack.
And the Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Johnson. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
And the Ducks looking to cash in the red zone. Looking for some space. It's Hughes. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical. It's a line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the grab on the move. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal. The Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's got the first and still going. Now here he goes. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield. It's Johnson. Throws it to the right. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. He's going to take off. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
At the 14, offense facing fourth down.
The Wildcats will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. They're going to go for it here on fourth and inches. Looking to throw here. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a first and goal for the offense.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the fourth down. You go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love that you show confidence in them.
And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Dropping back, it's Moore. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Ducks getting set on first and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Grab behind the line. It's Whittington.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Good enough for first down yardage. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way.
He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The DB's backing off from the line now. Pulls it in. It's Benson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Kansas State.
Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Second down, they're going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and they've got him for a sack to wrap up the first 2 quarters of play here. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wildcats will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Back to throw. It's Moore. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. Using his legs here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
First down and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Back to throw again. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Deep shot caught inside the 15.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Now they call a run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance. And what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Now they'll run it on the toss. Fighting off the defender. Defense not fooled on the toss play. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Takes the handoff again. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the Ducks will have to kick it away. About to punt for the 4th time tonight. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Bradley. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Looking for some space. It's Hughes. A change of direction. Breaks into the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Oh, a reverse. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense not fooled at all.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
It's a bootleg looking to throw. He'll throw it now. That's caught. It's Moore. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Try to convert with a sneak. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board.
To throw, it's Moore. Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a 1st down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a shotgun run call. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
The Ducks come to the line with first and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, Oregon. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now here comes the bunch formation. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Going for his running back. Finds his man. It's Edwards. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Kansas State. The quarterback takes it in himself.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Oregon offense will take over first and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Love those positive yards on first and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Trying to find some room. It's Whittington. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. There's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Can he make it to the marker? Here he goes. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's in the clear. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Burst into space at the 10 now. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, Wildcats. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense could not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back to pass. It's Moore. Caught over the middle. It's Benson. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
First down, looking to throw the football. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Stewart. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. On first and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Looking to pass. It's Moore. And this one is caught. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, obviously, a field goal does them no good. They're going to have to put the ball into the end zone and hope that somebody can make a game-changing play.
Incompletion makes it second down. Looking for a man. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. Here we go. 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. One more big play to wrap up this game. What a great effort all game long by the defense. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.